We start tonight with breaking news. State Senator Anthony Kern is recovering after a car crash. Senate President Warren Peterson posted on social media that Kern was in a serious car accident. A spokesperson for the Senate Republicans told 12 News Kern is in stable condition and that the crash happened in South Dakota. Kern is one of the 11 so-called fake electors who were indicted earlier this year on charges of trying to overturn the 2020 election. He's pleaded not guilty to 9 felonies. Kern is set to leave office in January. And tonight we're hearing from the family of a father and son killed on the freeway last night. Police say they were on the side of the road filling up a car with gas when they were hit. New tonight, 12 News journalist Brenda Lipinski spoke with a relative who was there when it happened and saw everything.
Delbert Tabaha says they were making plans to celebrate his father's 77th birthday, never expecting this to happen to their tight-knit family.
Right now I have my nephew in there that he was really close with my brother. And he keeps crying. And I told him, no, Uncle's not coming back.
Delbert Tabaha says he was there when both his brother Calbert Tabaha and father Albert Tabaha Sr. were hit by a Tesla while they were helping him fill up on gas on the side of Loop 202 near the Elliott Road exit Friday evening.
I'm waving off vehicles. And I talked to them. I said, we're almost done. I went back this way and I saw that Tesla coming towards us. Before I could yell out, the car went by me. I fell back.
A scene both horrific and graphic.
He was laying there, my brother right here. His insides, I could see his intestines, his lungs, all that. This part was split open. This part of his arm, I think, was missing.
An accident he says they tried to avoid by wearing safety vests and lighting to help alert drivers.
This is the one I was wearing. And my dad and my brother were wearing the same thing too. So we're like this.
DPS saying the driver of the vehicle was a woman who did stay on scene. Delbert says his brother, who was the main provider for the household, loved to watch sports.
Basketball, he was always a Suns fan. Then when hockey was here, he was a Coyotes fan, and he goes, I hate this. Now I gotta be a Utah's fan, so because they moved there. So.
And his father, married 53 years, was the type who looked out for others.
He always taught us, when you see somebody that needs help, don't wait to be asked. Just get in there and do it.
Hoping to caution all drivers out there to pay attention and slow down.
It's hard when you're a tight-knit family and this happens just that quick. And I don't want nobody to ever feel that again, you know? If you guys can obey the law and not, pay attention to what you're doing, this is hard, you know.
DPS says the driver of the Tesla was not impaired and they're continuing to investigate this case. Meanwhile, the family has set up a GoFundMe. You could find that on our website, 12news.com. Brenda Lipinski, 12 News.
Brenda, thanks. Tonight we have an update to a story we brought you as breaking news last night. Tempe police identified the man who died in a confrontation with officers as 32-year-old Matthew Granado. According to police, Granado had a warrant for his arrest for selling drugs. When officers went to arrest him at a Circle K near Rural and Baseline, he tried to get away in his car. They say he drove a couple of blocks, then ran. Police said Granado shot one of the pursuing officers in the leg. Officers then shot and killed him. Tonight, that injured officer is recovering at the hospital. The Mesa Police Department has now taken over the investigation. Also tonight, a rescue at South Mountain has turned into a death investigation. Phoenix police say they got a call around 8 this morning about an injured person near the National Trail. But when they got there, they found a man dead. Right now, the cause of death is still pending an autopsy. We're staying in contact with Phoenix police to learn the man's identity. In Pima County, a former sheriff's deputy has been found not guilty of sexually assaulting a female deputy, but the jury did find him guilty of attempted sexual assault and sex abuse. The incident happened in 2022 during a Christmas party at Ricky Garcia's home. His defense attorneys argued the case was poorly investigated and the witnesses who testified had all been drinking heavily during the party. Prosecutors had argued the victim was too drunk to consent. Garcia is expected to be sentenced next month. Well, the 13th annual Ignite Hope Walk just wrapped up a few hours ago, and the turnout was incredible. Our community came together to light up the night sky for children and their families at Phoenix Children's Hospital. Mark Curtis and Caribe Divine emceed the ceremony again this year. 12 News journalist Rachel Cole takes us there.
It's been great. We've just started. We're so excited.
Yeah, here we go. Ignite Hope 2024. Woo!
2,300 participants sharing their personal whys with us.
I'm so excited for the end when we all light our candles and get to show the kids in the hospital our support.
Because our sister Vivian got a heart surgery.
It means everything. I mean, we spend so much time at the hospital that it's an emotional thing.
We've been coming here for like 5 years now. It's just meant a lot to our family to support other families that are spending their time in the hospitals, because we did that struggle for 2 years while we were waiting for her to get her transplant.
We just want to help out all the kids with cancer because I had cancer when I was little and we had many people helping me, so we just want to give back.
Sharing special messages.
I just want to say don't give up and you'll find a way through it.
Sure.
Stay strong and don't give up. Follow your dreams and everything.
I hope they get better. I think it's a very important way to help sick kids in a way that they can come back out here when they're better and also support the other kids.
Even St. Nick knows it's tough for families forced to spend the holidays in the hospital.
All children have just a special place in our heart. And coming here to be able to celebrate with the ones who aren't going to be able to be home, Mrs. Carlson and I just can't be thankful enough for what Phoenix Children's Hospital does.
And this year's Hope honoree, Miss Molly, and her amazing support system leading the way.
I think this event is so magical and so fun for everybody involved. It's great to be on the street supporting, and it's really special to be inside the hospital looking down and see all these people who care about you.
They can't come home and celebrate Christmas, so we got this and we sing a song for them and we have a note.
What does the note say?
We love you guys. We hope you feel better.
Lighting up the night. Thank you, Rachel. Appreciate it. We're checking in now with meteorologist Lauren Rainson for a look at your weekend weather.
Once we get past the morning chill, we are on to wonderful afternoon weather. Check it out on Sunday. High country highs, 50s, lower 70s throughout the lower deserts. I mean, hey, for this time of year, you really can't ask for much more than that. Tomorrow in the valley, 40s to start. That'll take us to the upper 50s by 10 a.m. Lunchtime in the mid 60s, 72 p.m. Lower 70s for a good chunk of the day. And in Flagstaff, we'll wake up in the 20s, mid 30s, 9 a.m. Lunchtime in the upper 40s, 51 degrees by 1 o'clock, as we will mix with sun and clouds. We're going to get rid of those lingering clouds from earlier on in the weekend. Dry and calm everywhere, but we're really going to focus on not just the above normal high temperatures, but likely record-breaking into next week. Find out when, who could see those record high temperatures coming up in my forecast.